Hi, I'm David Cooper from ePianos and Whitley Bay Organs. Rare treat today. This has just come in. This is a Ringway Maestro, which is the top of the range of the Ringways. The Ringways sort of took over from the Orla organs, and they've used a lot more newer technology, and the sounds are phenomenal. Now this has got a lot of features typical of an organ, but they've gone a little bit further. You've got a motion modulator where you can actually add some effects by the way that you bring your hand across over the little panel here. You've got some analog controls where we've got adjustments to your sounds that we can just turn an analog rather than all this digital up and down with the levers and things. So they brought some typical old features as well as the new, but it's the top of the range. It's a lovely cabinet, got a nice bench with it, and we've got some great theatre sounds I've just found, which I want to show you first. The theatre sounds, I've put them just into the upper keyboard voice 1 section, and I've got a theatre sound in the lower keyboard and a nice bass voice. So we'll just go through a couple and let you hear them. So this is theatre organs. And there's loads more. If we go along on this screen, come a little closer to the screen. Look, we've got the theatre ones. They're all preset sounds. So we've got the ones that have just gone through. We've got some more here. So it's the top row or the bottom row. Another page of them. Now what we can also do on this screen here is we can go into the voice, and we have lots of adjustments that we can make. So if I choose the voice from the keyboard selections here, I go to the theatre section, and we get this row. We've got volume, brilliant, so how bright the sound is, how shrill. So if I've got my sound brighter and shriller, so every voice that we select can be individually adjusted. Pan is which speaker side it's coming out of. Then we've got feet. Now the feet is like the footages of the pipe. So if I play it here, I can make it an octave higher, and very low. So every sound that I'm selecting to mix together can be individually adjusted to which footage it's going to come through for me. I've got one called touch sensitivity, how responsive. I've got AF sensitivity, AF pitch, so we can go a bit deeper into the frequencies, and then we've got the reverb level, and then I've got 2 more pages of things that I can adjust. And on the last page we've got upper full keyboard, which means that we can split the keyboard so that we have a solo voice at the top. So listen. And it stops, because I've now got a split point where I can bring my solo voice in at the top here and my organ sound down the bottom. And I can change that pitch to make sure that it's not too muddy at the lower end of the keyboard. So we've got all these things that we can do to make it more how we want it to be. There's lots of adjustments, just like we look at all these modern keyboards. They've got so many things we'd never have thought of to do ourselves, but then we want to do it, and we found that they've already in advance thought of some way of doing it. So this is the keyboard split, but there's lots of adjustments that we can go through using these pages to make the sound that we want to make. Now, and I found there's lots of batches of registrations for the 16 pistons along the bottom here that we can go into. In C, where I am at the moment, if we go in, we can see the name of the sound at the top of the screen here. So if I go into, if you look on here, we've got easy jazz, we've got 6/8 ballad, love ballad, Benson over. So if I go into this love ballad, there's a beautiful lady's voice. Isn't that effective? And again, we could bring the pitch down or up as we wanted to, or change the sound, but that's a great preset. If we go to another one, let's go to, what have we got here? 6/8 ballads. Variation. Really big full sounds. Now if we go to, which is the one I found, I think D, we've got some great ones I was looking through, and they've got rhythms attached if we want to use them. So if we go to, let's have a look, swing time, I'll put the synchro start and the intro on, I'll play my chord. Now I realised on this setting that you've got the melody on chord, the AOC, the extra big chords in the right hand, only when you play your left hand chord. So I can be playing a left hand chord and get the full sound, take my left hand off and it will play solo voices. So watch again. So we can bring in the extra notes when we want them while we're playing our chord, let go of the chord and we just get the solo sounds. Let's go for some more. We've got cha-cha. Let's put the rhythm on. Intro. Another one set up here, this is a Los Trios they call it. It's got the mandolin sounds. It's a really big sound. You can tell from the speaker setup, it's just really booming through really beautifully. Now let's go to another one. Let's see what we've got down here. We've got Train Bluegrass. I don't know what that will be. Intro again will give us an idea of it. That's the train. That's a really great style. Let's try number 3. We've got Country 2 beat. got some more country ones. Let's go number 2, Easy Country. This is nice. Beautiful sound. We'll do one more, number 1 here. I've got intro. Ending. It's great, isn't it? So we've got a memory stick down here. If you look just to the left here, we've got a USB memory stick, and this has on it extra registrations. So we can go into the load registrations, and we've got 1, 2, 3 different batches of 16 that we can bring in, and they're in either easy setups with easy 3-finger chord with a bass that plays automatically, or 1-finger chords, or alternatively you can play them in the normal setup where you play it all yourself. Now there's also quite a clever thing on here where you can bring in some demo registrations. If we press these buttons down here, demo regs, it gives us a list, and there's a list of, let's just see how many there are. I think it's 32 setups, and these set the whole instrument up for the kind of thing that you'd see on a demonstration video like this. So if I wanted to play, let's have a look at one. We'll go to orchestra and chorus. We load it in, and that's now changed the setting. If we go down a bit, we've got one called church organ. So let's load that one in. Got another one called piper pad. Let's see what that is. It's nice. Let's go a bit back again. We've got things like piano and strings. We've got another one called just string ensemble. Now there's one below that called large strings. It can't be much more of a fuller, larger sound, but let's try it. So lots and lots of extra presets to make it easy to use, but essentially you've got the right to, or the facility to adjust everything yourself by going into the voice where we can go in and see all the adjustments along the bottom of the screen for any voice, or you can just sit down and use all the presets. So this is a wonderful instrument. It's the Ringway. We've got A2000 on here, but it is the Maestro, which is the top of the range, the nicest cabinet, the loveliest looking instrument, and it's by Ringway, which have the newest technology, probably one of the newest technology ranges in the industry now, because all of the other makes tend to be older and have stopped being made. So this is the Ringway, and what a fabulous instrument. Oh, you can even dim the light, so if you want to make it a bit more gentle, you can turn them off or have them a little bit dimmer. How clever.